Hey everyone, I'm Austin, your head swing coach here at ETA, and today I want to teach you about a high draw, all right? So there's several things that we can talk about when we're looking at hit a high draw. When would we play it, and then how do we play it, obviously. So times that maybe we'll think about playing a high draw is whether we have maybe some wind coming off the left side or right side and you want to ride the wind. You want to pipe one down the right side of the fairway off the tee, let it kind of catch the fairway and run out more if you're trying to play something like that. Or mainly we're looking at shaping the ball a lot when we're coming into greens and trying to attack some pins if we're at a comfortable yardage. So today we're going to talk about kind of how to set up for it and things to look for when we're trying to go into a green. The main thing is looking at maybe a pin that's tucked into a back left corner, maybe kind of tight, or we're trying to work it off the right side of the green and let it kind of run out to the pin that's maybe on the left side as well. All right, so those are kind of some things to look for when you're trying to kind of visualize what shot you want to play. There's 9 fundamental shots in the game of golf. You have your high, medium, and low. There's 3 right there. Then we add in your high draw, medium draw, low draw, your high fade, medium fade, and low fade. There's like your 9 stock shots. The high medium draw is kind of like your straight ball, if we want to call it that, but really and truly in golf, we never really hit the ball straight. There's always a curve to it, whether it's small or pretty large. We've all been there. So today, I'm going to teach you how to hit the high draw. So we'll go over basic setup and then kind of how to manipulate your swing to also be able to curve the ball even more. So for the first thing that I want to do for y'all is talking about setup. So this first alignment stick here is talking about where your feet are, kind of more of like a neutral setup or how you would set up to the ball like every time. All right, so for us, if we're aiming kind of center of the green, we'll say the club head is pointed at your target. So in golf, you never really aim at your pin, you always aim at your target. So for us, we're gonna be aiming to the right. For this case here, pin is tucked left, there's a bunker on the left side of the green, so I wanna work the ball from the middle of the green, curve it left. So I'm gonna set up to where my club head is aiming kind of more middle of the green. There's a group of trees out here on the screen, you may not be able to see it, but for me, it's kind of set up. There's a set of trees out there that I'm aiming at, so that's where my club head's going. So again, we'll set up more neutral. Here, get our normal setup, and then the easiest thing to do for the draw is just drop your right foot or your back foot back some. That way, when we do get up to the top of the swing, we have more room to drop that club from the inside, come from the inside, and really release those hands over to help create the curvature of the ball or to be able to draw it more. Next portion, we're going over the high shot. So easiest thing to remember, to hit it high, we finish high. To hit it low, we finish low. And so what I mean is when we're coming into our finish, we're gonna finish nice and high, right? Or if we're hitting it low, we're gonna finish nice and low, all right? So those are 2 really quick tips to remember for how to hit the ball higher or lower. Next thing you can also do is ball position, moving it up in your stance, kind of hitting maybe a little bit more up onto it, kind of helping it into the air. You can also lower your hands when you're out of dress as well. So let's say this is neutral. You kind of lower your hands some. That will also help get the ball up into the air. So there's some quick, easy tips to kind of help either get some height on the ball or work the ball from right to left. If you're left-handed, left to right. So again, we're gonna set up to the ball nice and neutral, aiming at our target. Kind of, for me, middle of the green right now. We're gonna shape it more to the left. So I'm gonna get set up over the ball. I've moved the ball just slightly forward in my stance for me, and then that will help me kind of finish higher for this shot. And then when I set up, get nice and comfortable, again, my feet are aimed parallel left of my target. So you're aiming with your club head, feet are parallel left of your target. Again, setting up, back foot is gonna drop back just slightly, okay? So just a couple inches there. This is where you get to experiment on the range of what's nice and comfortable for you and what's your sweet spot. We don't need to talk about 6 inches or anything like that, so this is just nice and neutral. We're just gonna drop it back a good 1.5 inches or so. Again, whatever's comfortable for you. So getting set up there, dropping that foot back. Again, that's gonna allow the club to really work from the inside, swing out towards our target. Again, not trying to cut across it. Swing out, release those hands, finish nice and high, get you a high draw. Okay. And that is one easy way to hit a high draw. The next little tip I'm gonna give you is club path. If you don't wanna manipulate a lot of your feet and hands through impact, you can simply set up another alignment tool. So again, you have one alignment tool for your feet that's parallel left of your target. The next alignment tool is going to be your actual target line or the club path, the path of the club that you're trying to work down. Okay, so I'm going to put that club or that alignment stick as close to my ball as I can. Get it aiming at my original target. So again, that's middle of the green. For me right now, again, there's a group of trees that I'm aiming at. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of angle this stick so it kind of comes from the in to out. That way it can help me see and visualize that my club's got to come from the inside and swing out to the right. All right, you can either have it that way and hit nice and close to it, or again, you can take the alignment stick, put it in front of the ball, and just kind of angle it slightly out to the right, going that way just a little bit by a couple degrees. So that way when you're coming through on your finish, you can feel like you're really trying to throw that club out to the outside of your original path, kind of further out to the right of your target. So that's another option to do there. So again, for there, just set it up nice and neutral. Feel the plane come from the inside, swing out to the right of the target, get those hands to release. High draw. And that's how you can replicate a shot over and over and over, just by kind of working something like that on the range. All right, everyone, that's how to hit a high draw. Hope this helps you in your golf game, and I'll catch you next week.